The colony on Dana 4 was supposed to be a quiet outpost, little more than a refueling station and research hub for Earth's Interstellar Alliance. Lieutenant Nathan Rourke had volunteered for the assignment expecting isolation and boredom. The planet was a barren desert world with endless dunes and violet skies, home only to scattered nomads who avoided outsiders. But within weeks of his posting, Nathan encountered someone who shattered every assumption he had carried with him. Her name was Solara. She was not human, but Vathari, an alien species thought reclusive and indifferent to human presence. Unlike the towering warriors of some species, the Vathari were lithe, almost fragile-looking, with iridescent skin that shimmered like starlight and luminous eyes that reflected emotion like crystal pools. Solara appeared one evening at the edge of the colony's perimeter, curious and unafraid, watching Nathan as he repaired a damaged comms tower. At first, their exchanges were awkward. She spoke with a lilting accent, her words slow and deliberate. He offered her water. She offered him fruit from the desert vines. Yet a strange pull grew between them, an undercurrent Nathan couldn't explain. Solara seemed fascinated not by Earth's technology or wealth, but by him. His stubbornness, his warmth, his refusal to treat her as a curiosity. And so she returned. Night after night. Nathan discovered quickly that Solara craved something more than conversation. The Vathari had been cut off from much of the galaxy, living in cycles of tradition. Their people survived by binding themselves to rare external energies, often through artifacts or natural phenomena. Solara, however, had discovered something different, something she claimed only humans carried. It wasn't a weapon, nor technology. It was an energy that thrummed beneath Nathan's presence, something in his biology that resonated with his. She confessed this one night as they sat beneath the alien stars. "When I am near you, the ache fades," she whispered, her glowing eyes fixed on him. "You carry what I need. I can't. Stay away from it." Nathan, bewildered, asked, "What exactly do I possess?" She placed a delicate hand over his chest. "This, your fire. Humans burn differently than any I've known. It feeds me, heals me." He stared at her, unsure whether to feel honored or unsettled. But the truth was undeniable. She grew weaker when apart from him, and stronger when close. And despite the strangeness, Nathan felt a growing desire to protect her, to keep her from fading. Their bond deepened, though the colony frowned upon it. Commanding officers warned Nathan that mingling with local aliens violated protocol. "We're here to study, not to fraternize," they said. But Nathan couldn't push her away. Each time Solara left, his thoughts chased her into the night. Each time she returned, the world felt brighter. One evening, she arrived in haste, her skin flickering with fear. "They know," she said. "My people, they've discovered I come to you." Nathan frowned. "Is that dangerous?" "They will say I am addicted, corrupted by an outsider. They will take me away, hide me until the craving burns out, or kills me." Her voice trembled. "But I don't want to leave. I need you." Nathan gritted his teeth. "Then we'll fight it." But neither of them understood just how far the Vathari elders would go to preserve their traditions. The next night, the colony was attacked, not by raiders, but by Solara's own people, cloaked figures who moved like shadows across the sand. They sought her, calling her name in voices both commanding and mournful. Nathan stood in their way, blaster drawn. "You can't take her," he said, his voice steady though his heart raced. One of the elders stepped forward, tall and robed in shifting fabrics. "Human, you do not understand. She is unbalanced. The craving will consume her. Already she has lost herself in you." Solara clutched Nathan's arm, her eyes blazing. "No, it is not sickness. It is life. He gives me what I was never allowed to seek." The elder's gaze hardened. "Then both of you are doomed." A fight broke out, brief, chaotic. Nathan fought fiercely, protecting Solara, while she unleashed bursts of radiant energy drawn from the bond she shared with him. The elders, unprepared for her defiance, retreated into the dunes, vowing to return. When silence fell, Nathan pulled her close. "They'll be back." "Yes," she whispered, "and they won't stop." The following weeks were tense. Nathan filed false reports to his superiors, hiding Solara's presence, claiming the disturbances were local storms. Meanwhile, Solara's visit became constant. She could not leave him for long without her body faltering. Nathan began to see the truth. Whatever strange resonance tied them together, it was more than addiction. It was connection, fusion, something both fragile and profound. But the elders did return, this time with greater force. They besieged the colony itself, demanding Solara's surrender. Command threatened to expel Nathan for harboring her. He faced an impossible choice, duty to Earth or devotion to the alien girl who had stolen his heart. Solara made the choice for him. "You should let me go," she said quietly, her iridescent skin dimmed. "They'll destroy everything for me. You'll lose your command, your people." Nathan shook his head. "I don't care. I can't lose you." Her eyes shimmered with tears. "Then we run." Their escape through the desert was a blur of fire and sandstorms. The elders pursued, their energy weapons blazing trails of light across the dunes. Nathan carried what supplies he could, while Solara, weakened by distance from the colony, leaned against him. At the brink of collapse, they stumbled upon ancient ruins buried beneath the sands, a place Solara had only heard whispered in old songs. Within its hollow holes, crystalline structures pulsed faintly, resonating with her energy. "This," she gasped, "this place was made for my kind, before the elders bound us in fear." As the pursuits closed in, Nathan helped her channel the resonance. Together, human and alien fused their strengths. A wave of radiant energy erupted from the ruins, scattering the elders and leaving them stunned. When the dust settled, Solara stood taller, her body renewed, her voice steady. "It was never addiction," she said. "It was awakening. What I craved from you was not weakness, it was freedom." In the aftermath, Solara refused a return to her people. Instead, she chose exile by Nathan's side. The colony resisted at first, but word spread of how she had defended them, how her bond with a human had turned back an assault. Slowly, resistance gave way to wary acceptance. Nathan's superiors, too, relented. Perhaps, they admitted, this alliance's value. Life on Dana 4 changed. No longer was Nathan the isolated soldier. He was a bridge between two worlds, with Solara at his side. She still teased him, whispering late at night, "You know I can't stay away from you." And each time, Nathan would smile, replying, "Good, because I don't ever want you to." Years later, under the same violet skies, Nathan looked across the dunes where he had first seen her. Solara's hand rested in his, warm and luminous. The elders had faded into obscurity, but their bond remained, stronger than ever. The galaxy might never fully understand the strange craving that had drawn an alien girl to a human. But to them, it was simple truth. Sometimes what you need is not what tradition dictates, but what your soul cannot let go. And Solara, once accused of addiction,